Hi, this is Mark, and this is Lisa.
We're two recently retired school teachers from Michigan, and we're ready to start our next phase of our journey.
Shortly after we were married, we decided that once we did retire, we were going to go to the Seychelles Islands in the Indian Ocean for about a month, and that was sort of a motivating thing for us in our career to save up and to plan ahead for that. But things changed. As we got closer and closer to retirement, we wanted to expand the journey a little bit. And so what did we do? Come up with a 3-month trip?
3-month trip, which...
Well, it started with the idea of going to Thailand and then South Africa and then the Seychelles, and that was an enormous amount of traveling around the world. So we redid the whole thing during the summer of this year, and we decided to focus mostly on Southern Europe, Italy and the Balkans, etc. But then things changed again.
They did, and we decided that we needed a longer time abroad to sort things out, to see new places, catch a breath, and do more.
And what Lisa won't say is November happened, and our outlook about staying here in the U.S. for long periods changed, and we decided to expand the trip, and now it became a 9-month trip. We're going to be going to 25 different countries across North Africa, the Middle East, Southern Europe, and of course the Seychelles.
Okay.
During these travels, I hope, as a former history teacher, to go to some of the places that I taught about for years. I want to stand at the site where Franz Ferdinand was shot, triggering the most destructive and senseless war in human history.
I want to find beaches and mountains.
And so we're going to do some of those. I want to go to the museums of the art that I taught my AP European history students. I want to go see these things myself. And so we have very varying interests, but we share each other's passion for travel, and we want to make sure that we get to the places that can satisfy both of those things. One of the real purposes in making these videos is we're not young. We're not going to be cliff diving. We're not going to be cliff diving.
He's not.
Maybe we're going on different trips. So when you watch a lot of the travel videos made by the 20-somethings, they're parasailing, they're cliff diving, they're climbing sides of cliffs with just their fingers and their toes, and those are not the kind of things that we're going to be doing. We like to bring our life experiences to this travel, and we want to make videos that will be useful to people that are not in their 20s. But most importantly, we want to get a look at what's going on in this country from a different lens. We want to look at how different cultures are looking at what's going on in our country, so that we can maybe better understand how the world sees the events that are happening in the U.S.
In addition, I personally think that we would like to provide a little positive ambassadorship while we're over there, because that never hurts.
Sure, they should know, and I think they will know, that not everybody, not every American is doing the kind of things that we're seeing happening in Washington today, and so there will be definitely some of that. And then the one thing about a lot of these travel videos that you watch with the younger people are all these people rolling around in the surf and taking these fashion photos, and we're not going to do any of that either. And you don't want to see that from me anyway. So this will be a series of videos that's more tailored toward people who are not in their 20s with beach bodies, because I'm not that. She might be. So as we work our way around the world, and literally doing most of the world, again, 20 some countries, 27 flights.
About 9 months.
9 months, 48 different hotel or apartments or VRBOs.
How many different bodies of water?
Oh gosh, I've lost count of that. We're going to be seeing a lot of the world and we'll be posting itineraries and the rest. But we hope you'll join us as we make this excursion to see what the world is thinking and to see the places that we spend our life just reading about or teaching about, and having a very different and more fulfilling perspective on our world. That's our goal, and we hope you'll join us as we take on the next 9 months. Of course, putting a trip like this together is not a 1 or 2 person show. We had a lot of help.
Shout out to Kai and Lee from the Center for Physical Rehabilitation, who worked specifically with me this past summer, actually for the past 6 months, rehabilitating a knee injury, a knee surgery, an IT band issue, and got me up and running and moving again. Also helped immensely with Mark's recent back fusion surgery.
And of course, we have to thank Kara Lucas from the Once Upon a Time Travel, a friend of ours who really helped with many of the excursions, a lot of the hotel rooms. And I'm sure she has many frantic nights banging her head on the desk each time I sent her an email. Oh, we're going to add this. We're going to add Cape Verde. We're going to add Morocco. I'm sure it was just a whirlwind for her. But thank you, Kara, for all your help. We call ourselves the Vagabond Dreamers. We'll have a YouTube channel open up, and we will be posting videos over the next 9 months. Hope you enjoy them. Feel free to comment and share with your friends. You can check the links in the comments below to find out more about these 2 great companies.
And take a vagabond dream of a vagabond fool. I ain't too proud to beg, but I'm playing it cool. I can do the time, I can do the walk when I'm walking with